back. It's another video. How's everybody doing today? Today, I got a little trade video. I traded, I went over to my buddy's storage unit the other day, bought a few items from him, and I traded this metal sign. It's like an iguana sign. I'll post a quick snippet of it right here. And that's what it looks like. And yeah, so I traded that for this box of video games. Granted, the box of video games is not up his alleyway. He's not a video games guy. He doesn't want to break these down. He doesn't want to dive into it. He doesn't want to get through it all. Doesn't have time for all that. Me, I have plenty of time for that. So let's see if we got value on what we traded here. And a lot of my, the reason I got the good deal is because we have no idea if any of these consoles work. So yeah, that's part of the dice roll there. But yeah, he likes signs more than I do, and it wasn't really a sign, but it was more of up his style. So let's just dive through it. We'll go through this box. I pretty much valued that sign at like $50. I don't know. Personally, I think that you could potentially flip it for $100, but I am, again, not sure. I was cool getting the video game bin. But to start off, we got the sports card pack, 2007 Upper Decker. Collect all 500 cards in Series 2. I don't know if there's anything rare in here, but that's cool. We'll put that with the cards. Put that over there. We got looks like a PS2 controller. See, the thing is, these like acrylic ones, the ones that are see-through and whatnot, I mean, granted, the thumbstick grips are gone on this, but these still go. Like, the cord looks really solid. It's an official DualShock controller. Official PS2 controllers go for good money. This looks like a PS3 controller, which it is. And right now, these controllers are going for big money. PS4 controllers are even going for big money. So if you see them, go ahead and grab them, because right now they're hard to find. I think brand new sealed ones are going for like $180, which is pretty crazy. All right, next up, we got 2 memory cards here. PlayStation 2 memory cards, they're often selling pretty fast and pretty easily. So yeah. And then, yeah, there's a PS2 inside this Kyrie sneaker shoebox. Believe it or not, the Kyrie shoebox, I'm going to sound a little out of my mind here, but this is like a $10 item to $25 value in my head. I got a pair of Kyries that don't have a box. Now they do. I'm going to put them right in that box, and we're going to have a replacement box. Next up, we got some transparent Scotch tape. Cool. Always can use some tape around the house. We got this right here. This looks like a... This is for PS3. If you want to use the internet browser on the console, this is probably a quick $10. We'll go through and we'll do a total at the end after I spit all these values out. All right, we have a controller without the back here. Hopefully the back is in here. If it's not, whatever. I have 2 of them. This is probably a quick 15 for both together. Let's say 20 for both without the backs. They're getting a little harder to find. That's why I say that. That's why I throw prices like that out. All right, next up, we got 2 N64 games. The first one up, we got, yeah, WCW Nitro. This is probably about a $10, $15 game. But then we have Mario Party 2. Big game here. This game here, if it works and all that, which I'll test it and see if it works. But this one here could probably fetch anywhere from like 30 to $100 maybe. So we'll see. We'll just shoot on the lower end of things always, just because you never want to overshoot your gap. This thing is very dirty, but I'm going to clean it. You shake it around, doesn't make too much noise. Now, one of my favorite things is when you buy these consoles is, oftentimes the best game is left inside the console. Let's find out together. Oh, there is a game in here. Herbs, Sims in the City. Now, this thing is in terrible shape. It's got a little Pokemon sticker on the top. Actually, that is not a sticker. At least I don't think it is. Wow. Yeah, this is the Pokemon edition of a GameCube. I'm sure that's going for big money right now. We're going to say $100 value right away. It looks like the cords are in here too. I'm not even going to show you guys the amount of cords that are in here. This is the bottom of the GameCube, I think. But a lot of cords, a lot of money there. I mean, the GameCube Pokemon, probably $100. We'll say. I got this Olympus digital voice recorder. We'll say that's $5. That's a quick $5. I mean, I'm not even going to stress that. right. This little bin. See, my friend cleans out storage lockers, and he oftentimes gets things that he doesn't even want to work with or deal with. And that's when I come in and swoop it all up. All right, so we're going to go with the stack of video games here next. Let's burn through them and see what we got here. Let's see the value in these. I mean, I saw a few right off the jump that I was like, oh, probably have to plug in this Wii. In here. All right, we'll do the CDs and the DVDs real quick. I mean, I guess it's not DVDs, it's video games, but. All right, right away we got, let's see. All right, nothing crazy here. Looks like some soul music. Yep, so we got a bunch of soul CDs. I'm gonna value that at $5. Then we got a brand new DVD sealed. It's probably $1 if anything. All right, let's check out the video games. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are, all right, more DVDs, probably about $1 a piece. Another Funk CD. We'll add that to the bundle there. GameCube games are where the money is at right now. I got a few GameCube games in here. This one, I looked it up online, $25. This one here, another $30. This one here is another $30. Kingdom Hearts, that holds value. There's 2 games in there too. Beautiful Joe 2. It's probably like $30. Tales of Symphonia. This is another $30. The GameCube games are really holding value right now. Now, I saw this in there and it sucks. Game's not in here. But this game right here, Persona 5, is going for like 50 to $100 sealed. Maybe more sealed. I think it's going for like 200 sealed. But as you can see, this is just the collector's case. The case alone is going for 30. So, kind of happy about that. Throw that in the bundle. Got a Polaroid camera here. I don't know how it works. Oh, there we go. Boom. You'd be back in the day taking photos like this. Pretty interesting. I wonder if it's filming it. What a cool little camera. Imagine having one of these back in the day. You just lugging this thing around. Now you got it in your phone. All right, next up we got this Naruto covered skin Nintendo Wii. Yeah, I always like to check if there's a memory card. There's no memory card. I'm actually going to plug this thing in really quick, and we're going to see if there's a game in it. Let's see if I can get this cord out, honestly. There's an iPhone charger in here, too. That right there is, I'm going to count that as profit. Give me a second, I'll plug this in. Hang on. There we go. Everyone keeps the best game in. All right, well, the good news is it turns on. There's no game inside, but hey, you can't win everywhere. You can't win them all. All right, what else we got in here in the bottom of here? All right. We get a knockoff PlayStation controller. That's cool. Little power brick. Cube, they call it the Dreamcast controller. After I untie the cords. Oh, we got a clip to a BB gun. A G-Lock. Oh, this is a 9mm. This is a real clip to a real gun. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know. It feels light. It's plastic. I don't know much about guns. Where are my gun people at? Is this a real clip? No. Can't be, right? Maybe it is. It's interesting. I'm gonna contact my gun guy, see what he says. Homework Whiz. Wow, spell checker. Imagine having one of those back in the 2000s. All right, we got a Zippo Flint. That's cool. A random remote. I don't know, probably value all that stuff I just put out at like another $10. But GameCube memory card. Hey, another power cube, little brick. Yeah, look at this little bundle of wires. I mean, there's a Wii controller in there, but yeah, that's about everything, people. as you can see, I mean, don't be afraid to try to get out there and trade. You get some stuff that is not up your alleyway. You talk to another reseller. He might have some stuff that's up your alleyway. And you can make a deal that's worth it for both of you. And then you're not lugging around things you don't really want to flip. I mean, yeah, I could have flipped the sign that I showed you in the beginning, but it takes a lot of time. Not really. It probably would have been a little easier than this. But I'm going to make way more money on this bin alone for everything I bought that day, I think. I think I will cover the cost of everything I bought that day with this bin alone, which is great. Like and subscribe, people. There's more coming, and I'll give you tips along the way. Feel free to DM me on IG. You DM me anywhere. You DM me here. You hit me in the comments. Do whatever you want. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you grow. We're going to learn together. We're going to grow together. Make a ton of money. Thanks for watching.